Hi, this is Kenya of Cats Dogs Harmony. I'm here on Nextdoor to explain how these business pages work because I don't think a lot of people know. And I just had a recent pet sit client tell me that I should get a business page because it would be helpful for other people to find me. And here it is right here. I do have a business page. I've had it for over a year, but it's not easy to find, and I'm going to explain to you why. If you type in pet sitter or whatever service that you're looking for, um, first, everything's going to pop up associated with that phrase. As you can see in the upper left hand corner, it says all, and the second one says posts. Those posts mean anybody who's ever talked about pet sitting. That's what you're going to find there. If you want to find an actual business, you need to go to this tab that says businesses. Everything here at the top that you see, those are sponsored ads that people paid for. Now, what I just did a second ago is I went to this little filter to the side. It says most relevant, nearest, and most recommended. I hit nearest and I came up at the top. I hit next, I selected most relevant. And as you can see, I'm scrolling and scrolling. I'm probably going to speed this part up. And I'm somewhere near the bottom, middle to bottom. I'm going to go back and I'm going to hit that filter that says most recommended. And then I will show up at the very, very bottom because I've only got 6 people who have taken the time to favorite my page because I've reached out to them, I've spoken with them, I've communicated with them in some way. Otherwise, I don't think they would know that I exist either. But yeah, as you look on here, it's selected most recommended, and some people have over 100 recommendations and or people who have favorited their page. I'm going to scroll. I have only 6 people who have recommended me, but at some point I noticed there are people with 2, 3, and 4 little numbers in their flag there, but they still show up above me. I'm not sure what's going on there, but I just wanted to show, like, give a visual of how hard it is to find somebody. Like I've told people, like, hey, look for me on Nextdoor. Here's the kicker. If you don't put in my name specifically, Cats, Dogs, Harmony, all one word. If you don't put that in, Cats, Dogs, Harmony, the name of my business, you're not going to find me. You'll be scrolling, and you might give up before you find me at the bottom. So what I've realized is that Nextdoor is a business. And so they don't want to give away too much information for free. And so, like I showed you in the beginning, I have a personal page. If I promote my business through my personal page, that is considered spam and it will get taken down. If I want to promote myself, I need to pay for an ad. Oh, there I am, right there at the very bottom. Not the very, very bottom, but pretty close to it. There are some people that don't have any recommendations. As you can see on my bubble, it looked like I didn't have any, but if you look next to this, the green flag, and there's a 6. So there are 6 people who have taken the time to just hit favorite. Okay, well, that wraps this up. I just wanted to give a visual to people on the consumer side who may not realize what's going on behind the scenes. You need to know the name of the business that you want to support and patronize and give money to, give business to. You have to know them by name in order to find them easily, directly. Otherwise, you need to type that in and go to the business page. Again, those couple people that will be at the top, those are all sponsored ads through Thumbtack, which I am a part of. I have a Thumbtack profile page. For me to put the page up there is free. If somebody reaches out to me on Thumbtack, I can see the message, but I can't respond to it unless I pay for that lead. And if you type in pet sitter, this seems to be some kind of partnership with Thumbtack and Nextdoor. You might see my face pop up at the top, but let me tell you what happened. On one of my recent hires, somebody clicked on another person's page. It was like, this person is sponsored as a pet sitter. They thought they were reaching out to that person, but what it does, it sends out a blast message to all the sponsored people. I don't even know how I became a sponsored person. I don't think I signed up for that. But anyways, the person that hired me for my last for the puppy job, they saw somebody else's name as a sponsored ad at the top. They thought they were reaching out to that person, but it sends out a blast on Thumbtack, which means I get an alert on my phone. Hey, somebody in your area needs, actually, it says somebody picked you. It says somebody picked you directly. Respond within this amount of time to get for the possibility of getting hired. So I reached back to that person, and they called me by that other person's name. They're like, "Oh, hey, so and so." I'm like, "No, this is actually Kenya." They're like, "Oh, a lot of confusion because however that works behind the scenes. Again, it sends out a blast message to people who are sponsored, and then I just happen to be the first person to respond. So, anyways." Now you know, if you're looking for a particular service, try to pay attention to people's names. And here's the thing, we can't really mention our name. I can tell you my name is Kenya Sanchez. That's on my personal page. I'm a neighbor just like you. I'm a regular person. But when it comes to making money, I can't tell you Cats Dogs Harmony. If I mention that name too much, like if I just put a post, hey, this is what I do and this is my business name, it will get taken down because this platform, they want you to pay for an ad. That's how they make their money. They want me to pay $30 a month to put out, hey everybody, this is my name, this is what I do, this is my business name. That's the only way I can um legally, I guess that's the only word I can think of. That's the only way I can legally promote my business name. Otherwise, other people can recommend me. I can say, oh, Tiff's Treats or Bubble Butts. Yeah, you should go to Bubble Butts because I'm a consumer. I'm just stating an opinion of my recommendation. I can say somebody's name, but I can't mention my own name or else through my business page I can't do that. So anyways, I just had to get that off my system because I just finished up a pet sit. They were happy with my services. They wanted to leave me feedback and reviews in as many places. They left me one on Facebook. They left me one on Google. They wanted to leave me one here. And they're like, oh, you should have a business page. And I'm like, I've had one for a while. Nobody has seen me. It's hidden in plain sight. So I'm not complaining, Nextdoor. Thank you for letting me use your platform. I'm very thankful and I'm very grateful. Please don't take this down. I'm not trying to, talk about you negative in any way. I'm very happy to be on the site. This is just for informational purposes only because I don't think some people realize how to utilize the business section, how to find people, and that's it. Thank you.